Yes, okay. Check it previously again, some introduction part we have seen, right? Yeah, SQL Server introduction part. Okay, we'll continue with the, okay, next topic. Actually, say like as part of SQL Server, we have so many versions are there. Okay, different versions are there here as part of SQL Server. Okay, so check here like we have summarized that already. Our latest version is what? 2019 version. Latest version is 2019. Here various starting from 1.0 onwards here. See, first SQL Server was released in the year 1989. So after that, here we have different versions are there. 14.0, which is 2017. But we have summarized that our latest version is what? 15.0 version. 15.0 version, which is 2019 version, latest version. But in the organization, remember, we have to work with different versions. Even like right now, 2019 is our latest version. So we can't say that all our production servers are of 2019. Okay. So still remember some servers may be there of 2012, 2014, 2016, okay, 2017. Like this here, still old version may be there. Okay, but remember for 2012 already support is stopped from Microsoft. 2014 also here, like I think this July, the support is stopped actually from Microsoft. That's why compulsory we are upgrading. Okay, we are upgrading to higher version. Means what? Let's say my client is one of our database server is of 2012. So now I want to upgrade to 2016 or 2019. How we have to decide how we can go with which version, right? Already we have seen it depends on our application. So we'll ask our application team that will go with 2019, for example. If the application team says that, okay, our application is compatible with 2019, then we can plan for upgradation to 2019. If the application team is saying, no, our application is compatible only with 2016, for example. Okay, then remember, we are going with what? 2016, like this here. Depends on the application. Right. We have seen already, like to connect and work with SQL Server, we are using one tool called what? Ssms, SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. Through this SSMS, we can connect and work with the SQL Server. Okay, through SSMS. Right. Check here, like we know already how we are connecting and working. How we can connect and work with the SQL Server. We know already, like just check here. For example, connect to any one of the server. Okay, so here we can verify we are working with which version, right? Take new query, right click on the server, new query. So here we can identify we are working with which version, okay? 2019 or 17. Simple command is a select at the rate version, okay? Yeah, by using this simple commands here, we can identify we are working with which version. Okay. See here, 2019 version, SQL Server 2019. Like this, like very simply, we can identify. Right, right. Okay. We have summarized that in last session. SQL Server is a RDBMS product which supports what? Both SQL and T-SQL. And SQL Server supports two types of working environments we have seen, standalone and cluster environments. And SQL Server supports some high availability. Right? So like log shipping, mirroring, always on to maintain what? Standby server, standby database and standby servers, high availability features. Right. Next one is SQL Server Components. Basically said it may be any RDBMS. Every RDBMS supports here two types of components. Okay, one is here like workstation components. Workstation components are tools, okay, through which we are connecting and working with the SQL servers here. Workstation. Okay, workstation components here through which we are connecting and working with SQL Server. Right. So second one's here like we have server components. Okay, server components are basically, remember, like services. So which are responsible for the execution of the queries. For example, here server components. Or the server components are basically, remember, services, okay, which are running continuously in the background. Just remember, SQL Server is running. SQL Server is running, or SQL Server is stopped. What its meaning? SQL Server is running means what? SQL Server Service is running. Service is running. Okay, in the background, SQL Server is running means, remember, service is running. Okay, right. Okay, check here, like we'll see what are the main services are there and see what is the tool is there. Tool is what? Through which we are connecting and working with SQL Server. And already we know SQL Server Management Studio, right? Ssms is our free tool through which we can connect to the server and we can start working with. Even remember, from command prompt also we can connect to the server. From command prompt also we can connect. But Ssms is a free tool through which it is easy to work with, right? That's why we are preferring this Ssms, okay? SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so through this tool we are connecting. Right. Okay. See, like after connecting, now see, like whenever we open Ssms, we have seen it is asking to which server you want to connect. Server components are basically, remember, services, okay, which are running either in the same machine or in different machine. Okay, and see, in real time already we have discussed, this is your desktop from where we are sitting and working. For example, in the same desktop we have Ssms tool plus SQL Server also. Means SQL Server means SQL engine or our database engine or our database server. In real time, remember, all our SQL servers are running in our desktop, or they are there in separate machines in the data center. Our SQL instances or database engine or SQL engine, they are there in the desktop, our laptop, or where we are sitting and working, or they are there in the separate machines. Lakshmi, Abdul, SQL Server is running in different machines, or SQL Server is there in our laptop. Vinay, Pavan, Jagdish. Yeah, very clearly we have discussed in the last class, right? SQL Server is there in different machine. Okay, our database server or database engine. Only SSMS is there in our desktop. Right, correct, Faisal. So through this SSMS we are connecting. Yeah, correct, Jagdish. Okay, so that's remember here SQL Server is running or not means remember. So here we have one main service called SQL Server Service. Okay, so this SQL Server Service will be there always in running mode. Okay, so SQL Server, for example, our server name is LIC, for example. So that's remember while connecting through SSMS, remember. So I will connect to this SQL Server instance. What is the instance name? LIC. Now remember, whenever we type some query here, any command, select something or select at the rate version, any query. In SSMS, whenever we run some query, so immediately remember, request is submitted to which server? Our database server or database engine where our SQL Server service is running. Okay, this SQL Server service, what it will do? It will execute this query. Means we have so many steps are there in the query execution. We'll discuss. Okay, we'll execute the query and it will submit the result back to our SSMS. SSMS will display here in the output. Right? So that is like a query execution. Query execution is done by our SQL Server Service. Okay, which is our main service, which is our database engine service. Okay, so one more service is the SQL Server Agent service. Okay, SQL Server Agent. Agent is basically remember for automation. Automation means what? Whenever we are scheduling any jobs, okay, so yeah, anything we are implementing automation like log shipping, replication, jobs, alerts, all those automation features are implemented by which service? Agent service. Queries are processed by which service? SQL Server Service. Agent is for automation. Okay, that's remember in production server, SQL Server Service must and should be in running mode. Okay, which is processing the queries. That's remember while installing SQL Server. While installing SQL Server, first remember as a step one, I will install this database server or database engine. Okay, then step two is what? I will install SSMS. SSMS here, two-step process. Okay, first step is database engine. Okay, then we have to install SSMS, and once again remember this SSMS should be installed only one time per machine. Means what? With same latest SSMS we can connect to lower version or higher versions in general. Okay, that's remember up to 2014 SQL Server 2014. So both we can install at a time. At a time means database engine means these services are installed plus SSMS both are installed at a time. But from SQL Server 2016 onwards, from SQL Server 2016 onwards, remember, it is a two-step process. First step, install database server. Second step, install SSMS. Clear, right? Yeah, I think we are following, right? If any questions are there, feel free to type. Okay. Clear, Suman, Lakshmi, Kiran, Jagdish. Database engine is nothing but, remember, it is a collection of services we have to understand. See, server is running means what? Service is running. Okay, tomorrow, how you know SQL Server is running or not? We have to check this service, SQL Server Service is running or not. Okay, I will show you. So if the SQL Server Service is running, it's meaning that our server is running. Okay. Right. Okay. Check here. It is clear so that I can go with installation next step. Basic installation I will show you now so that you can also start installation in your PC. Later I will show you custom installation. Okay, how we'll install in real time. Later I will discuss after 1-2 classes. Clear, right? Clear for all people or any confusion is there? Means tomorrow restart the server. Tomorrow restart SQL Server. Means what? We can't reboot the machine. We have to restart this switch service, SQL Server Service. Okay, means we can go to services.msc. I will show you. Just right click on this SQL Server Service restart. Okay. Right. Abdul, it is clear. Anil, Pavan, or if I want to repeat. These are important points actually, like directly I can start with installation, but these are very, very important for us. These are compulsory for us here. So these are important for us. Okay. Right. That's why if any questions are there, any doubts are there, you can immediately type in the chat panel. Okay, if any questions are there. Right. Yeah, basically remember like our database server or database engine means every component, every DBM is not only our SQL Server. So basically it has two types of components actually. One is through which we'll connect and work with, for example, Ssms is there here. And second one is what? So whenever we run some query, who will execute that command, right? That's why for that purpose, we have our database engine. Okay, database engine will execute that command. That's why remember it is a two-step process now. In your laptop, if you want to start practice, first you have to install this database engine. Then we'll install SSMS. Once again, remember only latest SSMS, latest version of SSMS only we need to install. Only one time. Only one time here. latest Ssms version we can install only one time. But remember, this database engine we can install multiple times, okay, with different names. One time with LIC, one time with HDFC, one time with SBI. Like this here with different names we can install here up to 50 times, 50. Database engine we can install what? Up to how many times? 50 times, 50. But this SSMS we are installing only one time. Latest version of SSMS, latest version of SSMS we have to install. Okay, so one time we can install. Means SSMS is like our browser, right? Like Internet Explorer is there, Firefox is there. Okay, so that is like Google Chrome is there. Browser actually, SSMS is what? Browser. Okay, through which will connect to the server. Okay, right. Okay, let's say we'll start with. So we can download freely here software. We can install SQL Server in our laptops. Okay, understood, right? First, I will install the database engine. Then I will install this tool SSMS. Right. Okay. Check here. I will go to browser. So I think already have downloaded here like a SQL Server, but I will show you. Just type here SQL Server 2019. SQL Server 2019. Okay. Yes. Go to Microsoft website, or directly we can go to downloads also here. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So check here. Like now it is asking try SQL Server 2019. Okay, try SQL Server 2019. Actually, remember our next coming version is 2022. See, right now latest version is 2019, but now our coming version is what? 2022. Okay, our next version is what? 2022. Okay, coming version. But that's why remember, even it is next version, no need to learn now. Okay, so why? Because still we have like we are going with 2017, 2016, 2019. Still we are using here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now say directly what I can do now. I can install like just they have mentioned here like what are the benefits are there in the blog 2022 benefits in the summary. It is more cloud oriented. Cloud oriented. Okay. Let's say we'll go back to here. Microsoft SQL Server. Yeah. Check here, click on downloads button, is it? These are the features they are showing of 2022. Not required for us now. Okay. Just here after entering, yeah, just click here, try SQL Server 2019. See, where do you want to install SQL Server? It is asking. You want to install in on-premises. Means what? In your laptop or in your data center or in the cloud. Cloud is there. Here, cloud is nothing but remember Microsoft has built the data centers across the globe. No need to build our own data center. Sorry. So directly what we can do, we can install in the Microsoft data center here directly. Okay, even no need of our client to purchase the hardware, everything. Why? Because everything is ready. Okay, yeah, everything, total servers, everything is ready. Okay, all are ready. Just we can start using that SQL Server. But on-premises means what? We need to maintain our local data center. So in that local data center, we are installing SQL Server. Okay, select this option, on-premises free trial. Means in your laptop also if you want to install, so we have to go with this option. Okay, which version you want to install? It is asking here, 2019 or 17 or 16 or 14 here, which version you want to install. Some free books are also there here. 2019 free book is there. You can download. Okay. Right. Okay. Just here I want to install 2019. Just click here. Select exe. Okay. Continue. Once you say continue, just it is asking some details. Type anything. Okay. Any details here. Okay. Any details we can enter. Not compulsory that you want to enter the company details. Any details we can enter. Continue. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, sir, once you click on continue button, it is it has downloaded some installation startup file. Installation startup file. Click on this file. Okay. Yeah. Check your 2019 evaluation edition. Just remember, like we have different editions are there. Editions are nothing but what? Having less or more features. Having less or more features. See, generally in our vehicles also we have editions are there, right? Like models, like top model, basic model, right? Vehicle appearance, everything is same, but we have features difference. Correct, right? Yeah, features difference is there. Yeah, everything is same, but features difference is there. Right, right. Okay. So now check here, like same thing here also in SQL Server. Remember, topmost edition, okay, which has 100% features of SQL Server is Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition, whose cost is also high. Okay, second edition is a Standard Edition. Okay, so Standard Edition cost is somewhat less. And for most of the applications, remember 80% applications, Standard Edition is okay for us. We'll discuss again. Check here, Evaluation Edition means, remember, it has same features of Enterprise Edition, but it works for 180 days. It works for 180 days. Okay. Yeah, means after 180 days it will expire. Right. Okay. Okay. Just here go to basic installation. See, we can download here. See, after some time we can install if you want. But remember, let's say I will go with basic installation. Okay. Just I accept. This is your default path of SQL Server installations. Here, C program files, Microsoft SQL Server. default installation path. Okay, we can go with the same path while practicing. Okay, next installs here. Very simple steps are there, but actually we are not doing like this in real time. I will show you later after 1-2 classes. This is already I have said once again. Remember, this is only just to start practicing. Okay, basic installation, go with install. First here it is downloading the installation package. Okay, once it is downloaded successfully, then it starts installation. Actually, here from 2017 onwards, remember, SQL Server works in Linux platform also. Download successfully, it is saying. Okay, now here installation is going on. Okay. So like very simple steps are there, right? Very simple steps are there here. Okay, right. So this is already have said, this is for what? Just to start practicing. We can use this feature, not in real time. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, installation is going on. Very system requirements are there, very simple requirements are there. Let's say like we need a yeah, Windows 10 we are using right today in our laptops. In Windows 10 we can download, we can install. Okay, for practice purpose. But in real time, remember, we are not using Windows 10. We are using Windows Server operating system. Okay, Windows Server 2016, Windows Server 2019. Okay, server operating systems. Right. Yeah, done successfully. It is saying here installation has completed successfully. This is your instance name. What is the instance name? MS SQL Server 02. See here, this is our server name. This my name is there under administrators list. What features are installed? SQL engine is installed. Okay, 15.0 version means 2019 version. Clear, right? SQL engine is installed here. Of which version? 2019. Okay, now here, now to connect and work with this instance. Okay, next step is what? To connect and work with this instance, what is the next step? Anil Kumar. Yes, correct. Install what? Ssms. Compulsory we have to, will install what? Yes, thank you. Yeah, Pawan. Install Ssms, second step. Once the Ssms is installed, then we can connect to this server. We can start working with. Yes, Jagdish. Okay. Right, right. Okay. Check here. Here itself option is there. Install Ssms here. Means immediately it will not start installation. Okay, just it will navigate to Microsoft website. From that link we can download. Connect now option is there here. So here what we can do, we can connect from command prompt by clicking here. See, connect now. We can connect from command prompt. Okay, install Ssms. Okay, see here, free download. Okay, click on this. Immediately it starts downloading Ssms. Okay, yeah, it takes some time. After downloading, we can run the setup. Here also just two steps here also. Yeah, it will show you the path, C program files, Microsoft SQL Server. So it will show the path, just next to install. Two steps only. Once it is downloaded. Okay, but already in my machine, in my laptop, only Ssms is there. See, if I search in by typing Ssms, only it is there. Directly I can open this Ssms. I can connect to this instance. Okay, right, open Ssms. Yeah, check your server name. It is asking. Browse for more. See here, database engine. Generally, remember, like just now we have installed the instance, right? It is displayed at the last. See here, my system name FRRIT is my laptop name slash MS SQL Server 02. Correct, right? Yeah. So that is like our yeah instance name. Check it once again. MS SQL Server 02. Right. Let's we connect, or directly also we can type system name slash instance name, or in the place of system name we can use dot also slash connected successfully. See here, like just remember, after installing Ssms, connect to the server successfully. Okay, connected successfully. This is your laptop name slash this is our instance name. First time in your fresh machine it will show 01. Okay, no problem. Whatever the name it is showing, no problem. So this is SQL Server 15.0 version, means 2019 version. This is our username, my username. But you see, there are no databases, right? Fresh instance. Only we have some system databases, which are predefined databases. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's like how simply we are installing SQL Server. Always remember both SQL Server and SQL Server Agent. Both must be always in running mode. Just right click start. Okay. In real time here, both the services must be in running mode. But SQL Server is our compulsory service. Same thing, right click on the server, new query. We can check here which version we have installed. Okay, 2019 version, and which edition? Enterprise Evaluation Edition here, which works for 180 days. Okay, the same way, like this is basic information we can check. Okay, this is our server name, which edition, select server property, Same thing, edition. Okay, which edition? Yeah, Sir Enterprise Evaluation Edition. Okay, which has total features. No need to worry. We can practice. We can work with total features with this edition. Enterprise Evaluation Edition. Okay, check here. I will go to services.msc. Services.msc. Okay. Here see SQL Server. SQL Server in brackets here MS SQL Server 02. Right? That is our instance names here. MS SQL Server 02. Correct, right? That is our instance service actually. Currently it is running. That's why we are able to work with the commands. Okay. But tomorrow, suppose let's say if you want to stop the server, if you want to restart the server, just remember, go to services.msc, just right click on the respective service, stop. Are you sure? It is asking. See, tomorrow you want to restart the server. Directly we can restart, or we need the approval is required. Application owner approval is required, or directly we can restart by right clicking. Kiran. Jagdish, we can restart directly by right clicking here, or any approvals are compulsory for us? Compulsory. If it is a production server, remember, compulsory. Why? Because if I restart immediately, application is disconnected, right? Users cannot work for some time till it comes online. Immediately we'll get the calls from application team. What happened to the database? They will escalate it to the higher management without our approval. How you restarted the server? See, even we are maintaining, okay, but remember, without approvals, you can't restart. If you do this 2-3 times, then immediately they will fire. Even by mistake you are doing, immediately they will fire. You can see some other company. Okay, why? Because business loss is there. In general, remember, like if want to restart, like we need so many things are there, but just what is what, just one point. VAO approval is compulsory to restart the server. Okay, and second one here, we are using some tools, right, for monitoring purpose, like SCOM tool. I will go to SCOM tool. Before restarting, I will stop monitoring. Okay, I will select this server name, right click, maintenance window. I will set maintenance window for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Otherwise, whenever we restart server, this SCOM tool will throw email to all the team members. Team members means our team, application owner, our manager, our database director, everyone will get the emails immediately. Or even our monitoring team is there, they will also get the emails immediately. They will call who is in on call. For example, they will call immediately. What happened, why the server was restarted. Give the explanation. The server in SCM also will stop monitoring, will set maintenance window. I will show you one time later. Okay. Then if any other third-party monitoring tools are there, so that in monitoring tool also we have to stop monitoring. Okay. Then this AO itself, what they will do, they will create something they will broadcast also sometime. If it is very critical server, they will broadcast about why, because like hundreds of users are working, right? That hundreds of users who are working with my application, they will also get the SMS alerts. Okay, broadcast server restart event to all stakeholders. Means what, this application is used in the HDFC bank branches, right? 100 users are using this application, loans department application. Let's say I'm the operator who is sitting in loans department. Means I am the some manager or some respective person of loans department sitting in Amirpet branch. I will also get SMS. The server is going to restart. So delay maybe their application may not work for. Generally, we have seen like they will mention like there is no net banking facility between this time to this time, right? Yeah, that is called broadcasting. If it is very critical server, I am saying broadcasting. For example, here like this, hsbc.ae, United Arab Emirates. So like this here, they will broadcast like this. Means from today, morning 11 p.m., Friday, 4th March, tomorrow 10 a.m. Okay, experience will be carrying out a system upgrade. Something they are doing here. Means restart will not be like this. Just I am showing how they will broadcast. Okay, after that only, so we can restart. Here some process is there. We have to understand these points. Maybe you will get confusion. All these points, don't worry. Some process is there. We have to understand. Tomorrow in the interview, he is saying that urgently I want to restart the server. Urgently, I want to restart the server. How you restart, he's saying. If you say directly right click restart, immediately he will understand that he is a fake person. Will call you back. Time wasting. Interview time wasting. Right? So we have to say that even it is very urgent, immediately urgent means we'll put the mail to application owner, parallelly will call. Why? Because without application owner, we can't restart the server. It may be any high urgency. Urgency means already you have put the mail, not responding, immediately call. He will say approve. He will approve. Application owner will approve. For example, then only we can restart by stopping some monitoring tools if these tools are there. Okay, yes, okay. Check here, just here technically it is just right click restart only, technically, but processes are there, we have to understand in the organization in real time. Okay, just here I am stopping the server. See, stopping the server means don't forget shutdowning the machine. Stopping SQL Server Service. Okay, now see, it is not running. this service is not running. Now I can run this command, or we can't run these commands now. Faisal, I can run this command now, or we can't run this command. Kiran, Lakshmi. Yeah, Faisal is saying no, we can't. No, we can't. Yes, okay. So yeah, Suman, I think you have connected today, or yeah, correct. Because the server is down or service is offline, right? Service is not running. We can't run this command. See, even if I try to run, yeah, it is saying executing query. After some time, it throws error. It is saying executing query. After some time, it throws error. Okay. Yes. Okay. See here. Executing means it is not executing. Ssms is trying to submit the request to which service? This SQL Server Service, but it is not in running mode. That's why it is throwing error. Now, sometimes remember, whenever you are trying to connect to the server, it is taking lot of time. Immediately we can understand server may be not running. Service SQL Server Service may be not running. Okay, so immediately go to the server using services.msc. You can check there. Service may not be running. Right click start. See, okay, go to services.msc, right click start. Now connected successfully. Executed successfully. Clear, right? That's why we have to understand here Ssms is what? Just a tool, like a browser, okay, through which it is submitting, we are submitting queries to which service? SQL Server Service in the background. Clear, right? Yes. Okay, try to install SQL Server in your laptop. Okay, so by checking this today's video, I will upload this today's video also in the same my YouTube channel. Just go through one time, try to install. Okay, if any errors are there, issues are there, send me the WhatsApp message. Okay, right.